ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
Really, I'm happy and honored to be a part of a startup ecosystem in UAE, and I'm very thankful to the government as well as the Honorable President, Prime Minister, and all the ministers, and as well as all the government entities and the senior leaders here in UAE.
Hello guys, and welcome to our program. So today we are choosing most successful careers in the UAE, and today we're so thankful and glad to have Mr. Mohaideen, and he is the owner of INNOWORK Technologies. Initially, welcome, Mr.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. Initially, could you please introduce your professional career and your background?
Yeah, my name is Mohaideen. I came from India, and my career started with quality assurance, ISO, and everything. Then move on to the next level like Lean Six Sigma, operational excellence. Then move into the strategy and operational excellence consulting field. Then I got opportunity to work with multiple small and medium-sized enterprises in UAE and work with more than 100 companies as a management consultant. Then move into the government entities in Abu Dhabi. So I worked as a strategy and process improvement advisor. There I found that there is a need in the market to build the technology product, particularly for the performance management and strategy and people development, skill development. So that moment I decided and quit my job, and I started my entrepreneurial journey. So the UAE is one of the best country in the world where it's helping the entrepreneurs to build the innovative products. So it helped me as well. So I started my entrepreneurial journey from there.
Thank you so much. Initially, also could you tell us what is your certification?
Yeah, I done my master degree initially. Then I moved into the MBA. Master of Business Administration from Hull Business School. Then also I did my executive education from Harvard, Wharton, as well as Singapore Management Universities. And still I am learning in the educational level. And I also got more than 20 certifications like Certified Management Consultant, Certified Process Improvement Specialist, Certified Innovation Expert, and Certified Balance Scorecard Expert, like so on.
From education and your certifications, how did it build your career?
So education is a key for me actually to build my career as well as helping my entrepreneurial career now. So from the day one, through the education, whatever I learned, I put it in the management consulting field, and the same management consulting helped me a lot to build the product, the technology product now, whatever we are selling in the market. Because this is the B2B product focused on more on the capacity building, workforce planning, strategy execution. So the management consulting experience helped me a lot to navigate and help the people to build the product based on the customer requirement as well as solving the problems.
Amazing. So let's talk about challenges. Of course, there's so many challenges that you face. Could you tell us, please, what challenges did you face and how did you handle it?
Yeah, the challenges mainly I face in the entrepreneurial journey because I am not I learned the technology when I was in young age in 90s in India, but when I started my career, this entrepreneurial journey in the technology field, the biggest challenge is as a non-technology founder, it's very difficult to convert the product the way what you are imagining, right? So through based on my experience, I understand that these are the problems. We want to solve the problems in X, Y, Z way. But when you are taking this problem to your technology people, the technology people have a limited knowledge about the business. So it's very difficult for them to understand and build the technology product. So I step into another role as a chief product officer. So I started to build the product by the diagrams, as well as that, the high level UI UX and wireframe by myself, and communicate with my team, technology team. So I traveled a lot because we have a development centers in across the world, in India as well, in Sri Lanka. So I traveled to my team and teach them on the management and teach them on the problems the customer face, and based on that I started to help them to build the product. So then they understand the business very well. Then they started to build the technology product. This is one of the challenges we faced, and we fixed it. And the second biggest challenge we faced in the pandemic. Everyone faced the issue in the pandemic. So the pandemic also very big challenge we faced as a company in UAE, and helping the other organizations globally. When there is a restrictions, it's very difficult to grow in the business. But we were very patient, and we work hardly, and we manage the team. Even we didn't hire even a single staff, globally. And now it helped me a lot, because the customer confident we build it. Because even the pandemic, our services not change, the support not change. So that given a confidence to all our customers that the company is very strong and we need to work with them.
What about your key supporters? Who is the person that he supports you, and how they affect in your career?
This is very, very important thing I want to answer, because when I started my career here, everyone supported me. And when I start this entrepreneurial journey, even my ex-managers, my colleagues, they also want to join with me as investors to support me. And I got more than 90% of my investors are Emiratis, and they are very well educated, and they have a big dream to build the great product to the nation and take that product globally. So our aim is to made in UAE product, because I think I can say that we are the made in UAE product, and from UAE we are going globally, and we are the only product serving in the workforce intelligence and performance management area made by UAE team, and we are serving globally. So I always grateful to my team, my investors, my customers, mainly because when we started our new product, a new vision and everything, even the government entities like Ministry of Human Resource Emiratisation, Ms. Shamma, Mr. Yusuf, and as well as the Department of Health in Abu Dhabi, Mr. Mohammad Al Marzoui, and as well as Sait and Ms. Mariam, all of them supported us to take the product, test the product. Now they are going beyond the other government entities to implementing human resource capabilities and everything. So I am very thankful to all of them. And private sector, we also got a support from Mr. Gary from Injazat. So they were the first company in UAE in private sector implemented our product, and even they won the prestigious CAPD award for the innovation in HR.
All the thank for them, and let's start with your business. And I'll show you what impressed you to start your own business and be the founder.
So the important thing is it's not about money, it's about solving the problem. So when I work in the government, I was honored and grateful to get a very good salary and a peaceful life. But you are moving apart from that and start your career as a founder. You are spending your 20 hours a day in the job. But I love to take it because you are building the product and solving the problems. So now I am very happy that we are solving the most of the companies, government entities, human capital, as well as the performance related problems. So that motivating me to get up every morning early.
As you say, you are solving the problems. So could you please explain for us how you solve the problems in your company?
Yeah, so the biggest problem what we see in that, when we talk about employees skill development, normally the people will train the people based on any courses they are sending to that. But if you ask any employee, are you benefit from that? They will say, no, this course I don't like it, I like it, whatever maybe. But every employee have a different dream that, so either they want to grow in the same organization or they love some role, but they are stick to some role. So what we are doing we are trying to identify what skill set each and every employee is having and what's their dream, what they are loving it. And based on that, we are training them, building the skills to them. So it's not about only the current role, it's about succession plan. When you talk about succession plan, we need to, like some employees retiring after 5 years, how you are going to build other employees to replace them. So we are building the software what we build, it helping them to understand that each and every employee skill set and how you will move them to the next role. So it may be career progression or even the strategy. So when you want to execute your strategy, you want to understand how the KPIs are assigned, how the people are executing the KPIs, how the task is completed, the people are capable enough to implement the particular task or not. So these are the things we are helping them to understand that skill level and building from that, to achieve the results actually.
And instead of challenges and supportive and all the market that we are here in the UAE. So how do you make balance to give the client a good and development significant service?
Yeah, this is one of the important thing in our company, it can be a vision or a mission, we can say that. To solve the customer problem is our vision actually. It's not like making a top company in the world or anything, solving the customer problem, right? So we are working with the customer on day-to-day basis and we closely working with them. So even our all the customers having my mobile number, they can call me anytime. So my team, everybody is connected with the Slack, WhatsApp and everything, every 24/7. So whenever they have any requirement, they want to fix the issues or even they are thinking about some challenges in the work. So it's related to talent management or performance management. We are trying to work with them to build the new features for them. So that is the way we are continuously working with them. Since the day one, who are the customers with us, still staying with us.
Amazing, actually amazing. So in the future, what do you have strategies for the company?
So one other thing is we are expanding now globally. Even we have some clients in India and few in Saudi Arabia, but we are expanding largely in Saudi Arabia market as well as US market. So that is one of the thing we are looking in 2025. And also we are going to raise a Series A fund end of this year. So both will help us, to grow faster.
Okay, and also what is your future goal for the company?
Yeah, that's what, we want to grow globally outside UAE as well. And we want to serve internally to most of the government entities. One of the thing we are focusing on is to help the government for the Emiratization. Because we are also building the product to help Emiratization goals, to understand each and every Emirati's skill set, how they can be placed in the private sector based on the skill set what they are doing, what they are having, as well as mobilizing the Emiratis from one government sector to another government sectors based on the skill set as well as the skill scarcity, skills availability related in the marketplace.
Another hand, can you explain how UAE government support the new business and the people if they want to open a new business?
So one of the important thing in UAE is the first country established the AI as an important thing for the technology, and they established the Minister of AI in yearly time. So the AI is very, very important. Now you can see that ChatGPT changed the world. So we were also built the AI related product in 2018 itself, but that time there was no ChatGPT and anything. So we built the product, both based on the predictive analytics and other AI elements into that. But now we are part of Microsoft startup as well, and we have opportunity to work with Microsoft, particularly using the ChatGPT enablement. So we are continuously working on the AI and we are taking that to the next step. And we see that in the market now, particularly in UAE, the AI is expanding in education and as well as the healthcare sector largely. And we are expecting that the AI will also help in the particularly in other sectors as well, like real estate sector and other as well.
Amazing. Could you also please talk about the AI, especially here in the UAE?
Yeah, the UAE, the AI helping a lot, as I explained earlier. So the AI will move faster in this region, and you will see a lot of new technology startups will come into play in this area. But we need, like, lot of young people also should learn AI. But now I am noticing a lot of universities, they are also started AI related courses. So we are expecting positively, like, in future AI and machine learning will be, play a big role in the technology products in this region.
As a professional career and as you have a professional background, could you please identify for us the meaning of success?
There's a very hard question because the success means, different to different people. For me, that success is how you will do something and impact positively to others. So either you build the product where you are helping it, or you are involving in some of the community services, you are helping the community to achieve something. So I strongly believe success is something like, you create some value to other people.
So, Mr., could you please give us advice for the people they want to open a new business and to be an owner and founder?
Yeah, the important thing is, like, for any young people want to start the startup, if you are going for B2B startup, you should expertise on something, because the B2C, you can also bring any great idea, innovative idea, you can start the business. But when you are going into the B2B, you have to work in the private or government sector to understand the business clearly. Then you expertise on that, then you can build your startup in B2B. And the important thing is, don't try to copy any product, because if already there are 500 plus products available, the customer will not be ready to buy your product if you are copying other product. So come up with the idea where you are solving the problem. The primary should be solving the problem to the customers, and automatically your product will grow faster, and you will get a success easily.
Thank you for your advice. Right now, we need a thankful message for UAE leader for them support.
Yeah, so really I'm happy and honored to be a part of a startup ecosystem in UAE, and I'm very thankful to the government, as well as the Honorable President, Prime Minister, and all the ministers, and as well as all the government entities and the senior leaders here in UAE. Because without them, we cannot reach this level. And with their blessings and support, we strongly believe that INNOWORK will grow, and not only in UAE, globally soon. Thank you very much.
As I said, Mr., thank you so much for being with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next week. Keep watching.